Type 1. Suppose for example I have two numbers 4 and 8. There are two numbers in the example what I am taking. First number is 4, second number is 8. Which is the bigger number? Bigger number is 8. Is bigger number a multiple of smaller number? Yes. Bigger number 8 is nothing but the multiple of smaller number 4. Because the bigger number 8 is multiple of smaller number 4, my LCM is directly the bigger number 8. You don't even have to find all these methods what we used to do in school days. It's waste of time. Suppose I will take some other number. Suppose for example 9, 36. Bigger number is 36. So always look into the bigger number. Bigger number is 36. Is 36 a multiple of smaller number 9? Yes. 36 is a multiple of smaller number 9. So therefore the LCM is directly 36. Type 1 is very simple because you just want to compare if the bigger number is a multiple of smaller number or not. Suppose for example, one more example, let me take it as 32 for example, and I will take the other number as 8. Is bigger number 32 a multiple of smaller number? Yes. Bigger number 32 is definitely a multiple of smaller number 8. So LCM of 8, 32 is nothing but how much? It is 32. But a smart student sitting in the class might ask me a doubt. Sir, in all the three questions, whatever you have taken, bigger number is a multiple of a smaller number, and therefore you directly row the bigger number as the LCM. What if a bigger number is not a multiple of smaller number? There can be a case where the bigger number is not at all a multiple of smaller number. How can we find the LCM without using this kind of technique? Can you please teach? That is nothing but type 2. Please listen carefully. Suppose for example I take two numbers 4, 6 and I want to find the LCM of 4 and 6. 6 is the bigger number. 6 is not a multiple of 4. Is 6 a multiple of 4? No, 6 is not a multiple of 4. Because 6 is not a multiple of 4, take the next multiple of 6. Next multiple of 6 is how much? It is 12. Is 12 a multiple of 4? Yes. 12 is a multiple of 4. Because 12 is a multiple of 4, LCM should be 12. Very simple way of finding the LCM. Suppose for example, let us take another two numbers. For example, 8, 10. Right? 8, 10. Bigger number is 10. 10 is not a multiple of 8. Take the next multiple of 10. Next multiple of 10 is 20. It is also not a multiple of 8. Next multiple of 10 is 30. The 30 is also not a multiple of 8. Next multiple of 10 is 40. Is 40 a multiple of 8? Yes. 40 is a multiple of 8. Therefore, the LCM should be 40. See, the LCM definition itself, it is the least common multiple. That means the bigger number should basically be the multiple of smaller number. If it is not a multiple of smaller number, whatever the value you are getting at the LCM, that should be the multiple of both of these numbers. That is the meaning of it. Now, one last question in type 2 before I quickly jump on to type 3. Suppose for example 6, 9. 9 is not a multiple of 6. Take the next multiple of 8. 9, 18. Is 18 a multiple of 6? Yes, absolutely yes. Therefore, 18 is a LCM of 6 and 9. Very simple shortcut. If the bigger number is a multiple of a smaller number, your LCM is directly the bigger number. Suppose if the bigger number is not a multiple of a smaller number, then take the bigger number multiples until you get the multiple of smaller number. I hope type 1 and type 2 are very clear for all the students who are listening to the class. Now, before I quickly move on to type 3, you probably will not understand the importance of this time and work topic unless and until we solve some beautiful questions in the next half an hour to 45 minutes. My sincere request, it is just hardly 5 to 10 seconds of time that it will take for you people to click on the link whatever we have sent you and share it in all the WhatsApp groups. Share it in all the WhatsApp group. Share this link in all WhatsApp group, all Telegram groups. If you are watching in, if you have Facebook account, you can just post it there. My sincere request, please share it and spread this word to as many people as possible. Like the way probably some of the students are struggling to solve questions in Aptitude, your friends also might be struggling. It will definitely help you and your friend also who will actually receive this link. My sincere request is just a 10 seconds of time that you can spend on it to share this WhatsApp link so that everybody will get benefited. Now, I hope type 1 and type 2 is very clear for you people. Don't worry, you will understand why am I spending some 10 minutes of time in discussing type 1, type 2, type 3, etc. You will understand in the next 15 minutes of time. Next, type 3. Type 3. Now suppose for example, you take any two numbers, for example A and B, and try to find the HCF of those two numbers. If the HCF of those two numbers is equal to 1, then those two numbers are called as co-prime numbers, right? Those two numbers are called as co-prime numbers. That means if the HCF of two numbers is 1, what is the meaning of HCF? Highest common factor. That means these two numbers are not divisible by any other number other than 1. Other than 1, it is not at all divisible by any other number. That is the meaning of HCF is equal to 1. So then those two numbers are called as co-prime numbers. For example, 3, 5 are co-prime because is there any other number which is divisible by both 3 and 5, which is a factor of both 3 and 5? No. Such kind of numbers will have HCF as 1 and 3 and 5 are co-prime to each other. Now, sir, till now you were discussing LCM. Why suddenly HCF? No, my type 3 is what if the numbers are co-prime to each other? If two numbers are co-prime to each other, how to find the LCM? It is very, very simple. I just now told you HCF of 3, 5 is 1. Okay, sir, HCF is 1. What about LCM? LCM of two co-prime numbers, it is always nothing but the product of two numbers. What is 3 into 5? 3 into 5 is 15. But a smart student sitting in the class might ask me a doubt. No, sir, I do not want to use this concept. I want to use the concept of type 2, whatever you have taken. Can I apply type 2 for this question also? Absolutely yes. Who is actually stopping you to use it? See here, if you want to apply type 2, bigger number is 5. 5 is not a multiple of 3. Take the next multiple of 5. 10 is also not a multiple of 3. Take the next multiple of 5, 15. Is 15 a multiple of 3? Yes, that is what I got here also. That means whenever two numbers are co-prime to each other, you don't need to apply type 2. Rather than that, you can directly multiply the numbers. So it's very simple. You will get the answer so fast. Now, suppose for example, LCM of 6, 7. 6 and 7 are co-prime to each other. Just for your information, 6 and 7 are consecutive natural numbers. What is the meaning of consecutive natural numbers? Consecutive natural numbers are nothing but the numbers which are next to each other. So you take any two consecutive natural numbers, they will always be co-prime to each other. That means HCF of any two consecutive natural numbers will always be 1, and LCM of co-primes is it is the product of the numbers. A very simple way you can say it is 42. One last question in type 3. Suppose 10, 11. 10 and 11 are consecutive, so absolutely they are co-prime definitely. LCM is 10 into 11. 10 into 11 is 110. I hope you are getting the clarity. Type 1 is when the bigger number is directly the multiple of smaller number. Type 2 is if the bigger number is not a multiple of smaller number. That also I taught you. Type 3 is a case where the two numbers are co-prime to each other, and whenever two numbers are co-prime to each other, LCM is nothing but the product of those two numbers. Next, type 4. Type 4. Now see here. Suppose LCM of 6, 8. LCM of 6, 8. Suppose for example you used type 2. 8 is not a multiple of 6. Next multiple of 8 is 16. That is also not a multiple of 6. Next multiple of 8 is 24. Is 24 a multiple of 6? Yes. You got the answer as 24. Yes. I am not denying the fact that the answer is 24, not 24 for this. But I want to make it as simple as possible for you. Now see here. 6 and 8 definitely they are not co-prime to each other because these two numbers are having a common factor. HCF. What is the highest common factor of 6 and 8? Both 6 and 8 are divisible by which number? They are divisible by 2. That means I will write 6 as 2 into 3. I will write 8 as 2 into 4. That means here also 2 is the common factor. Here also 2 is the common factor. Take that 2 outside. So if I take it outside, remaining inside the bracket will be 3 comma 4, right? Remaining inside the bracket will be how much? 3 comma 4. And just 1 minute before only we discussed this concept, sir. LCM of 3 comma 4. Always remember, whenever you take the HCF outside, the remaining things inside the bracket will always be co-prime to each other. And what is the LCM of co-prime? We have already discussed it in type 3. So it is 2 multiplied with 3 into 4 is 12. Answer is 24. I hope you are getting the logic. Sir, why are you discussing type 4? It is similar to type 2 only, right? It's completely up to you whether to use type 2 or type 4. Now, one more question. Suppose, for example, LCM of, let me take a number. Okay, let me take a number which is already taken in type 2. LCM of 8 comma 10 I have taken, right? Okay, let me take it. LCM of 8 comma 10. Again, 2 is the common factor. Take it outside. This will be 2 into 4 is 8. 2 into 5 is 10. Bracket inside the bracket, they will always be co-prime. It is 2 multiplied with 4 into 5 is how much? 20. 2 into 20 is 40. This is exactly what you got in type 2 also. If you want, you can definitely cross check it. I hope the concept of LCM is very, very clear. And I mean whatever I am teaching. You will really understand and you will really appreciate the concept of LCM when we start solving some extraordinary questions in time and work, which I will start it in the next 1 minute of time. Before I start the questions on time and work, kindly comment in the live chat if LCM concept is clear for my students. Kindly comment in the live chat, sir. Kindly comment in the live chat. For all the students who don't know about me, I was the person who was taking maximum number of YouTube classes in ANC YouTube channel earlier along with Anil sir, and because of so many other commitments I could not take any more YouTube classes from the last few months, but I am back and I will make sure that my students will love the classes whatever I and Anil sir and other faculties will also take. Vijay, take 3 numbers, sir. Vijay, I will take those in problems. Do not worry about it, Vijay. Just because you asked me. Okay, let me take one example, Vijay. Do not worry, I will take 3 numbers also in problems. Now, suppose, for example, Vijay, you have 3 numbers, 12, 15 and 20, Vijay. Right, 12, 15 and 20. Now, see here, Vijay. It's very simple. Take the bigger number 20. Is 20 a multiple of both 12 and 15? No, it is not a multiple of 12 and 15. Can I say that 20 is not the LCM? Next, take the next multiple of 20. Next multiple of 20 is 40. 40 is not a multiple of both 12 and 15. 40 is not a multiple, so 40 cannot be LCM. 60. Is 60 a multiple of both 12 and 15? Yes, absolutely. 12 into 5 is 60. 15 into 4 is also 60. What should be the LCM? LCM is 60. Thank you for asking that doubt, Vijay. Because of your doubt, 40 plus other students also had probably got this doubt and have clarified it. Thank you very much, Vijay, for asking that doubt. So I hope everyone is clear. Mohammed, can I know your name, please? Mohammed, I am Ajay Kumar. I am taking classes on aptitude, so probably I will try my level best to make sure that you will start loving the way aptitude is taught. Beautiful. Many students have said that it is clear. Now let us, without wasting too much of time, let us quickly jump on to problems on time and work. And I always have a habit of starting any topic through basic level questions. Let us start with the basic level questions. Let us not jump immediately to higher level questions. Do not worry, it is my responsibility to keep on increasing the level of difficulty. Problem by problem, I will make sure that you will connect the dots, and I will definitely make sure that you will understand in the most beautiful way possible. Keep on listening to my class. Just have that doubtless trust in me. I will take you to the different orbit in aptitude solving altogether. Now see here. First question, very, very basic question, but I will prove you that these basic questions will be the foundations for next level questions in the next half an hour. Now see here. Suppose, for example, I have some work to be completed. But unfortunately, I am little busy. I don't have time to do this work. So what I did is, I went to my first friend A. I asked my first friend, my friend, this is the work I have, but unfortunately I am little busy, I cannot do this work, I don't have time to do that work. I will assign this work for you. Can you please tell me how many days will you take to complete the work? My first friend is a very, very good friend of mine. He told that he will take 18 days to complete the work. But unfortunately, even though my first friend A is a very good friend of mine, I did not like the answer what my friend said, because for me 18 days is too many days. I cannot wait for 18 days for that work to be completed. I want that work to be completed soon. So I did not like the answer of my first friend A. I went to my second friend B. I asked my second friend B the same question. If I give this work for you to complete alone, how many days will you take to complete the work? My second friend is even more lazy. He told that he will take 36 days to complete the task. 18 days when my first friend said itself, I did not like it. Will I agree for 36 days? I will never agree for my second friend's statement as 36 days. So I thought in such a way that if I give it to my first friend, he will take 18 days. If I give it to my second friend, he will take 36 days. Let me not give this work for any one person individually. Let both my friends A and B work together. Let it be a teamwork. Let it not be an individual work. If both A and B are working together, how many days will it take to complete the task? I hope you are clear with the question. Always remember, if you can understand the question, half of your question is completed. You got the solution already, half of the solution is already done if you understand the question. My role as a teacher is to first make you understand the question properly. Now see here. To complete one work, A will take 18 days. That means in one day, A will be doing 1/18 of the work. Just keep on listening. Do not draw any conclusion in the first problem itself. Please keep on listening to my class. Similarly, to complete one work, B will take 36 days. So, in one day, B will be doing 1/36 of the work. So, I came to know that A will do 1/36 of the work in one day. B will do 1/36 of the work in one day, in the same one day. So if both of my friends A and B are working together, A will be 1/18 and B will be 1/36. I just now explained you 18 and 36. LCM is 36. 18 into 2 is 36. 36 into 1 is 36. 2 into 1 is 2. 1 into 1 is 1. So 2/36 is nothing but 3/36. 2 plus 1/36 is nothing but 3/36. 3/36 is nothing but 1/12 of the work. That means if both my friends A and B are working together, in one day they will do 1/12 of the work. In one day they will do 1/12 of the work. To complete one entire work, how many days they will take? Just reverse this value of 1/12, you will get the answer. What should be the answer for this question? As Sriram rightly said, answer for this question is 12 days. Right answer for this question is 12 days. But my sincere request for all the 50 plus students who are listening to the class, if you find from now onwards, at least from now onwards, if you find any textbook or any YouTube channel or any textbook, whatever it is, using this kind of methodology to solve the problem in time and work, my sincere request is, please take that page, tear that page, if possible, throw it to the dustbin. This is one of the worst method to be implemented in time and work by using fractions. Sir, why it is the worst method? You told it is worst method. We cannot just agree for whatever the statement you said, sir. Can you please substantiate why this is the worst method? Or probably instead of saying it as worst method, why this is not the best method? For that, you should listen to my class for the next 2 to 3 problems. But I will tell you one simple reason why it is not the best method. See here. Suppose, for example, if I give you 3 numbers, 1, 2 and 3. If I ask you to add these 3 numbers, within a second you people will say it as 1 plus 2 plus 3 as 6. But the same 3 numbers, if I give it in fractions, 1/1 plus 1/2 plus 1/3, you will definitely not answer this within a second. You will take little more extra time compared to adding whole numbers. That means it is not your mistake. It is the human tendency. Human tendency says that adding whole numbers is always time less consuming. It is less time consuming than adding fractions. That means adding fractions will take a little bit of extra time always compared to adding whole numbers. If you observe this as method 1, let me call this as method 1. If you observe method 1, first step is fraction, second step is fraction, third step is fraction, fourth step is fraction, fifth step is fraction, sixth step is also fraction. And please remember, I am still in my first question, which is a basic level question. In my first basic level question itself, you are getting 6 steps as fractions. What if it is a tricky question? What if I keep on increasing the level of difficulty and move on to some difficult questions? You will waste too much of time by using this method, and that is the reason this method is not considered as the best method to solve time and work problem. Now, you might ask me, sir, then what is the best method? Can you please tell me what is the best method in that case then? Now, see here, method 2. Listen to this. This is the beautiful method what ANC will teach you, and I want you people to follow this method. Method 2, let me write it here. A will take 18 days to complete the task. B will take 36 days to complete the same task. If both A and B are working together, how many days they will take? This is the question. Now see here, method 2. In method 2, I will use a beautiful concept called as work is considered as constant, right? Work is considered as constant. Now, what is the meaning of constant? Anything which will not change is nothing but constant. That means work is constant is nothing but a fixed quantity. That means work is nothing but a fixed quantity, right? Work is nothing but a fixed quantity. Because work is considered as a fixed quantity, you can fix whichever number you like. You can fix whatever number you want. If you like a number called as 7, you can fix it as 7. If you like a number called as 11, you can fix it as 11. If you like your date of birth, please fix your date of birth. If you like your mobile number, please fix your mobile number. Any number you fix initially, you will ultimately end up with the same answer as 12 days for this question. But if I want to get the answer in lesser time, without these fractions, right? Without fractions, because fractions are pretty much difficult to simplify. If you want to solve it without fractions, I will fix that number as LCM of the given days, right? I will fix that number as LCM of 18 and 36, which is given. What is the LCM of 18 and 36? I taught you how 4 different types of finding LCM. This is type 1. Type 1 is numerator is bigger number is directly the multiple of smaller number. So LCM is 36. That means I will assume that 36 units of work need to be completed. This is my assumption, right? Please listen carefully. This is my assumption. For example, suppose there is a box, right? Suppose there is a box. There are 36 chocolates inside the box, right? There are 36 chocolates inside the box. My task is I am asking my friends to distribute these 36 chocolates which are inside the box. Now see here. Now listen to it carefully. To distribute these 36 chocolates which are there in the box, A will take how many days? A will take 18 days. That means every day A will distribute 2 chocolates. How it is, sir? Because 18 multiplied by which number is 36? 18 multiplied by 2 is only 36, or 36 divided by 18 days. It is 2 chocolates per day. So A's capacity is 2 chocolates per day. Similarly, to distribute 36 chocolates, if B is working alone, B will take 36 days. Every day how many chocolate? He will distribute 1 chocolate per day. But I don't want my friends to work individually. I want both to work together. A is 2 units per day, B is 1 unit per day. Together they both will distribute 3 chocolates per day. The meaning of 3 chocolates per day is in one day they both will distribute 3 chocolates. In one day it is 3 chocolates that is distributed. To distribute 36 chocolates, how many days they will take? They will take 12 days, because 3 multiplied by which number is 36? 3 into 12 is only 36, or 36 divided by 3 is how much? 12 days. Answer for this question can be so beautifully solved and obtained as 12 days, because 2 is a whole number. If you observe method 2, first step is a whole number, second step is a whole number, third step is a whole number, fourth step is also a whole number. As much as possible, it is our responsibility to get whole numbers, because fractions, additions or subtractions will kill a lot of time in the examination. I hope method 1 and method 2 is very clear for my students. Trust me, I am saying it again and again. You will love the problem solving in the next half an hour. As of now, I have taken 30 minutes of time to explain only one problem along with the LCM concept. You know, sir, why I took 30 minutes to explain only one problem? Because if you can understand this problem, I will make you solve the problem which you think that it is difficult for you, or some other students think that it is very difficult for them, probably without using pen in the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes of time. Keep on listening to my class, but before that, kindly comment in the live chat, my dear students, whether it is clear for you or not. Kindly comment in the live chat. My sincere request, I always have a habit of asking whether it is clear for my students or not, because what is the use of teaching if it is not clear for you, right? Do not worry, if it is not clear also, you will get it. I will make it clear in the next upcoming problem. Kindly comment in the live chat. I will wait for your comments. Let us spend 1 minute of time. Sharath says it is clear. Beautiful. Sriram says it is clear. Pradeep says it is clear. Ganesh says it is clear. Madhu Mohan says it is clear. Anil says it is clear. Beautiful. Let me move on to the second question of this beautiful topic, time and work. Yusuf also says it is clear. Second problem. Now, in the first question, there were only two people, A and B. Let me slightly increase the level of difficulty. Let me make it as 3 people, A, B and C. Now see here. A will take 12 days to complete the task if he is working alone. B will take 15 days to complete the task if he is working alone. C will take 20 days to complete the task if he is working alone. If all the 3 people are working together, how many days they will take to complete the task? Now, Bharatwaj, sir, please increase the difficulty level. Now, Bharatwaj, you take any field for that matter. If you are loving cricket, in cricket also, they will not initially ask you to hit sixers and fours. They will ask you to teach or learn defense first. I am still in first problem, Bharatwaj, and I already told from probably 2 to 3 times in the class itself, I will slowly connect the dots and increase the level of difficulty. Do not worry about it. It is my responsibility to teach some excellent problems. Trust me, your mind will be blown by the shortcuts what I will teach. Probably after I discuss all the problems. Not only I am telling today's class, in the upcoming classes as well, right? Please have some patience for all the students. I am requesting, not only for one student, because I started my class saying that there will be different level of student. Probably so many good students, probably some dull students in aptitude. I consider everyone equal and I want to treat everyone equally by starting from basic level, right? Please listen and please obey, please respect my decision of this, so that everyone also will win the race, right? Now see here. I don't want my students to use 1 by 12, 1 by 15 and 1 by 20 and waste your time in the exam. I want to use the concept of LCM. Work is considered as constant. Constant is fixed quantity. So you can fix any number whichever you like. But if you want to solve it in a faster way, I do not want to use the fractional method. I will be rather using the LCM concept. 12, 15 and 20. LCM is 60 units. LCM is 60 units. So I already taught you 12, 15 and 20 how it is 60. Now A, to distribute 60 chocolates, A will take 12 days. 60 divided by 12, it is 5 units per day. Instead of writing units per day, I will just write it as U by D. It means units per day. B, 60 divided by 15, it is 4 units per day. See, 60 divided by 20, it is 3 units per day. If all the 3 people are working together, A plus B plus C is nothing but 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12 units per day. The meaning of 12 units per day is, in one day all the 3 people will distribute 12 chocolates. In one day they will distribute 12 chocolates, but totally 60 chocolates should be distributed. 12 multiplied by which number is 60? 12 into 5 is only 60, or 60 divided by 12 is 5. Answer for this question can be within seconds found out as 5 days. You will keep on learning. I will always tell you this in my classes. I always is a teacher who is something like, I will first take a stone. I will take another stone on top of it. I will put another stone on top of it. I will probably put one more stone on top of it. I will keep on putting stones. At the end of 1 hour or 1.5 hours of my class, that stones, whatever I have built, that should become a monument for you people in your learning. That is the kind of confidence I want to give you people in irrespective of the topics we teach. I hope the idea is clear. Answer for this question is, easily you can get it as 5 days.